Hello and welcome to another episode of Cardano World. And this is the midnight special once again. Something new. The clock strikes midnight. Coming soon. Stay tuned. What happens next? Well, midnight, when the clock strikes 12, November 13th, a new dawn begins. It's the era of privacy and security on the Cardano blockchain with Charles Hoskinson's new fourth generation blockchain called Midnight, which will be integrated into the Cardano blockchain and its ecosystem of smart contracts, which will provide user data security and privacy protection of your identity and data. Very exciting. And guess what? It's November 13th, midnight. IOG CEO IOHK Charles shares his vision for Midnight Network, a journey that started over 4 years ago and will soon be on DevNet. Click below for your chance to join the first cohort of Midnight Pioneers. Midnight will enable governments, corporations, and consumers alike the freedom to decide what data is made public while operating in a secure and compliant way. Well said by Charles Hoskinson at midnight. So today's the day, November 13. Midnight launches on DevNet. Well, what is DevNet, you ask? Blockchain environments, testnet, DevNet, and mainnet. While blockchain networks may differ significantly, most leverage a live mainnet environment alongside a testnet and or DevNet for experimentation and development. And we should be able to get a better explanation down here, I think. Right about here. Is it? Yeah, right here. The testnet, DevNet, and mainnet descriptors effectively capture the major development stages of most protocols. The blockchain mainnet is always the active, publicly available version of the broader network. Blockchain testnets and devnets respectively provide alternate environments that mimic the function of the mainnet to allow the developers the opportunity to build and experiment with projects without the higher stakes of live cryptocurrencies, miners, and transactions for testing. Whether building decentralized applications, dApps, or dApps, however you want to pronounce it, acting as a validator, testing smart contracts, or issuing new tokens, blockchain devnets and testnets can provide significant value to the blockchain mainnets they serve. So today's the day, and we're real excited, and congrats to Charles Hoskinson and everybody, all the teams involved in this brand new fourth generation blockchain. Now I want to go over to here, and this is kind of humorous, a little bit funny. Cardano, I'm looking at this cover right here for this video on YouTube. It says Cardano is one sell-off away from its cycle low. Has that sell-off just begun? Question mark. Ooh. That was 9 days ago. About 10 days ago that video was uploaded. And see, what was the price of Cardano about 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago? It was about 27, 28 cents, 29 cents. What's the price now? Almost 40 cents. So obviously, what does that tell you about the people on YouTube? Well, they don't know what they're talking about. There you go. And moving on. How Elizabeth Warren is making Hamas crypto's latest Washington woe. What has Elizabeth Warren been doing? Well, she is an anti-crypto lobbyer for Congress, and she wants to take crypto industry down and bury them pretty much. Senate Banking Chair Sherrod Brown, Democrat, Ohio, one of the industry's fiercest critics, is vowing to use his committee to examine the role crypto played in the Israel attacks. The Hamas connection is also giving fresh momentum to a push by Elizabeth Warren to pass a bill that would impose new anti-money laundering rules on crypto. The danger of crypto-financed terrorism is real and should be an urgent priority for Congress, Warren said in an interview. And it's funny how she's correlating moving people's money through a payment transfer process, and she's labeling that as money laundering. And we all know how many money transfer processes, money transfer transaction companies that transfer money online. We know there's a lot of them. I mean, what do you got? There's Zoom, and there's PayPal, and there's all kinds of payment processing companies who transfer your money in digital format, across the internet, because it's faster. It's a lot faster that way rather than using a bank. And really, it's, in my own opinion, it's nobody's business. It's nobody's business, not the government's business. It's not my neighbor's business to know that once I cash my check and I've got the money in my hand, what I do with it after that. I mean, that's what the bank is for. The bank is there to receive the money, cash a check, give you cash, or send it, through a online ACH, transfer process to whoever and wherever you want. I mean, because that's your choice. And there's not a damn thing that they can do about it. And that's the truth. So it seems like when they say a danger of crypto-financed terrorism is real and should be an urgent priority for Congress, it seems like they're trying to label crypto as like some sort of money laundering process, and in reality, it's not. It's not money laundering. That's like saying me using PayPal and transferring my money from my bank through PayPal, which is another digitized money transfer process, is somehow money laundering. That's a total joke. We all know that. So what are they talking about here? Well, they don't know what they're talking about. From a crypto skeptic's perspective, moving on, right now, it's the most potent argument that they have, said Lee Reiners, a fellow at Duke University. This is a sort of another black eye for crypto. Oh, yeah, another black eye for crypto. Sure. Crypto is seen as a potential tool in financial crimes because it allows individuals to move money outside the traditional banking system. Okay. See, that's what they're scared of. See, they don't want you to take your money out of the bank and do something with it, something good for yourself, do they? No. The banks want your money, but the problem is it's not the bank's choice, and it's not the government's choice what you do with your money. See, that's where, this is all misinformation. It's all misinformation. I thought they were supposed to have like a misinformation task force in the Biden administration or something, or the Democrat Party. Did they have a misinformation task force supposed to enforce all this misinformation? Well, I don't know. Seems like misinformation to me. Crypto firms, including the U.S. exchange Coinbase, have rushed to get ahead of the controversy. Sheila Warren, CEO of the Crypto Council for Innovation, wrote on X Thursday that she has moved from disgust to anger. Oh my gosh, angry. Don't get angry. You don't want to do that. They don't like that either, do they? People getting angry? But it's okay for them, I guess. Anger that crypto detractors in Washington are using this horrifying moment to push their overblown political points. Brown's decision to dig into crypto financing could be a boon to Senator Warren, after he previously downplayed the need for her legislation. Her bill would extend financial crimes rules for traditional lenders to players in the digital asset space. The abuse of crypto by terrorist organizations should serve as a wake-up call to Congress to crack down on digital assets and money laundering that we now know is helping bankroll the horrific massacres in Israel. You see how ridiculous this all is? I mean, listen to this. The abuse of crypto by terrorist organizations should serve as a wake-up call. Well, what abuse of using digital crypto, making digital crypto transactions as a payment process? Why do they consider that money laundering exactly? I mean, would they rather them just use cash? Do they just want the terrorists to use cash only? And how are they going to track that? See, it's easy to track crypto because it's a digital transaction. It's got a transaction number associated to it. So wouldn't they rather, the transaction be transparent, like a ACH transaction with a bank? Because that's what it is. It's public information, public blockchain. So, I'm not sure what exactly they're trying to explain to us here. I don't understand it. Actually, it just seems like a lot of mumbo jumbo to me, some talking points by politicians, and I'm not interested. It's going nowhere. There isn't going to be a crackdown on crypto. You can't stop it, for one thing. You can't stop people from using cryptocurrency and making crypto transactions. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. And we're going to end this article right here. As long as the use case is some weird combination of libertarian fantasies and drug dealers and terrorists, members of Congress are not going to be excited to give the industry the benefit of the doubt, he said. That's funny. That's really funny. So anyway, it's a good time. And here's Crypto Jeb. Crypto Jeb says buy the dip. Do you agree with Crypto Jeb to buy the dip? How about do you agree with now is a good time to buy crypto and get into crypto? Well, my opinion on this is yes, it is a good time to get in and buy crypto. Because if you've seen my previous video, I talked about why it's a good time to get into crypto. Because we've already, been finishing up here in the bottom of the market, and we're crossing over and making a U-turn to the upside, heading into the bull run, and things are looking really positive right now, especially when you have the ETFs coming, the Bitcoin ETF by BlackRock, which will probably get approved sooner or later, or sooner than later. within a few months probably. And I hear that BlackRock likes Ethereum now. So I'm sure there's going to be an Ethereum ETF coming out pretty soon, down the road, I would imagine. But let's see the Bitcoin ETF first, and then we can start dreaming about the Ethereum ETF next. But yeah, definitely buy the dip and buy Cardano, buy ADA. It's up 55, going on 60% up in the last 30 days. So it's looking real positive. And I think I'm going to end it here and call it a day. And it is midnight. Midnight arrives and is on DevNet today. You guys have a fantastic day, a fantastic week, and I look forward to talking with you again in the near future. Bye.